Hey guys, welcome to Simply Bitcoin, a channel that breaks down all the daily Bitcoin news from Twitter to important updates to cringy fails. We have it all, but before we get started, drop us a like and subscribe. Clark Moody Dashboard. All right, so block height, 647,223. We're looking at a price of 10,362. Chain rewrite days, 551. And total lightning capacity, nice, 1,068.52 BTC.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
is it time? Is it time for the daily fail?
All right. So daily fail. Obviously not HODL or not, but yeah. So this is his tweet. If someone wanted to create fragmentation and splits among Bitcoin devs and Bitcoiners in general, this is a great tactic. And that does make us wonder about the Anon who posted this. Dude, so let's take a look at that. Change blacklist to blocklist. Okay. So,
bro, whoever thought wokeness would get into Bitcoin?
This is honestly, and you know what? I'm sorry, but woke is absolutely fake fucking bullshit. It is completely. I don't think that this. Is it really possible that somebody would actually somehow create the mental gymnastic to think that blacklist is somehow, like a racist term? Never once, you know what? Like, I've been in computers for over 20 years. I never once have associated that word with meaning any kind of racial connotation. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. I can't even believe that we have to discuss this. Bitcoin should have nothing to fucking do with politics or ideas like this.
Absolutely. I completely
It's so sad. It's so sad.
It is really sad. And
anyways,
I kind of see a more notorious aspect to it. And maybe this is cynical of me, but I've just lived it before. This try to control of speech, which it is, right? Like, if you're offended by speech, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. And you like non freedom of speech, but freedom of speech is what our society, our modern society, is based on. Especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin is definitely like it functions because of its freedom, right? So the fact that you're trying to censor something, it just doesn't fit with Bitcoin, and it doesn't fit with today's society in general, right? So it's kind of sinister. I don't know whether it was a troll. Maybe that person was just trolling really bad. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, fuck you, Trent Z. So
yeah, fuck you.
You know, I don't even, the message is, I don't even know what the message is, but the message is like Bitcoin has, Bitcoin doesn't give a fuck about our politics.
It really doesn't. It doesn't care about your skin color, your eye color, your height, your creed, your religion, whatever. Bitcoin's all inclusive, which is awesome.
That's right. That's
and
right.
Phil, I think it's time for the meme review. This is the meme review. All right, so you sent this to me, and I thought it was awesome. So I'm going to put it full screen.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going to start it.
Can't really hear it on my end.
Look at David, Portney, and Peter Schiff.
Infinite cryptocurrencies. Running the numbers. That is freaking hilarious.
That's impossible, by the way.
I know. I don't believe there is a bottom of the rabbit hole. So, but yeah, this thing has all the elements. Number go up.
Dude. Okay.
Dude, this thing pulled everything together.
I don't
everything. This thing had everything. I mean, like, if you didn't get it, like, then I don't know what to tell you.
What are you gonna give it, Phil?
Honestly, here you go.
11.
That's
Bro,
11.
I would have thought about. I'm gonna give it a 10 because it is a fucking. It's an 11. It really is an 11. I'm gonna
It
give
has
it.
everything. It has everything. Like, and on top of that, it's done to the Matrix. Like,
Yeah,
talk about using the fantastic symbolism.
it's like the perfect Bitcoin
Um,
movie.
like
So.
that's insane. I could watch a whole movie like that.
I'm still giggling.
I love it.
That was a
I love it.
great. It was a
All
great.
right, so who made that?
Okay. Wait, we have to give credit where credit is due. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna share the screen a little bit. It was Bahor Bitcoin. Shout out to you, brother.
Bitcoin,
I'm
man.
gonna. You deserve a follow for that. That was epic.
Yeah.
Shout
Epic
out to
shit.
you, bro. Like and follow. That was awesome. Everyone go follow Bahor because he's got some dank memes apparently.
Yep.
So Phil, I think it's time for the daily price action. So, guys, the reason we're talking about it today is because we've kind of been, we had this massive dump and we're kind of in this zone. Ignore this orange line. This is just me on Hopium. I drew it over the weekend, but it's totally not a trend line. Absolutely not. It's just me hoping. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because let's delete this because this is just very distracting. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I think we have a solid support at 9,600. But last time I said that about 10,500, I was proven massively wrong. So it just goes to show technical analysis is shit and just buy every day. And, if there's a dip, buy more. So
I bought so much this weekend.
Me too. I bought irresponsibly.
Yeah, me too. It was unbelievable, but it was great.
It was definitely great.
These people sending it below 10K, it's like, go ahead. It's fantastic.
It's definitely whales, bro. We're definitely being shaked out right now. But
yeah,
the longer the price...
they're trying to scare people.
Absolutely. But the longer the price stays at like these levels, especially after the halving that just happened, the more rocket fuel I feel like is destined for the inevitable bull run or whatever. So I think it's exciting. So Phil, I think it's time for the Daily News, sponsored by... All right, so the news is, dude, this was actually really interesting, and this was pretty epic. I don't know how much I believe this, but apparently OpenNode co-founder Tim Draper, Bitcoin's Cash tweet was from a hacker.
Really?
So
because he was a daily fail last week.
I know, and that's why I had to put it in. Dude, this was big news. And so I was kind of skeptical. I was like, okay, I'm calling bullshit. But OpenNode's co-founder confirms Draper's Bitcoin Cash wasn't from him. Joao Almeida said on September 6th that Draper's account was hacked, hence the tweet and the subsequent deletion of that message. Can confirm his account was compromised, and he deleted the tweet as soon as he was aware. Tim Draper invested $1.25 million on OpenNode. Are we calling BS, Phil? Are we calling bullshit?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if it's real. I don't know if there's a hacker that really hacked Tim Draper and wrote to buy Bcash.
Maybe he just...
I think maybe he didn't like the backlash.
Yeah, he got so much backlash. He's like, delete. And then it was just like, like management control, crisis control after that.
But why the OpenNode co-founder would come out to say that if it's not true, though? So
it's a safe face, bro. If
Tim Draper's like, what does he have with Tim Draper?
And Tim Draper's an investor in his company, so maybe it looks my OpenNode, and maybe it makes OpenNode seem bad. And I'm assuming they're a Bitcoin only company.
If he is an investor in that company, and that company came out and said it, then that does kind of like unfortunately line the ducks up against them. So.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know if I'm calling BS here. I'm calling BS. BS.
I'm saying it smells like shit, but I don't know,
I don't know. I'm calling BS. Satoshi, let's see. Satoshi the chicken will arbitrate. If you know what that means. If you know what that means.
Yep. The daily software releases. All right, guys, let's get into the no bullshit Bitcoin software releases. Here we go. So today we've got Umbrel version 8.2.9, and I have to admit, I am looking forward to actually trying this out. I signed up for it, and supposedly from what I'm seeing, man, it's really interesting and it's really easy to use. So they've got LND version 0.11, iOS Tor browser fix, and backup status is now shown. And we've also got Rudefox Burrow version 0.0.5 released.
It seems like it's the first version.
It looks like it's the first version of it. So, I mean, I'm going to go check that out and see what's going on. But that's it for the software releases.
Like always, guys, the software releases are going to be down in the link description. And thank you always to No Bullshit Bitcoin Telegram channel. That's where I get this information from. And Phil, why don't you tell us about your lightning-ish podcast coming out this week?
Yes, that's right. All right. So I am talking with fellow Bitcoin plebe, Infinite Justifer. And there's probably a lot of people who don't know who Infinite Justifer is. Okay, but he's started up recently a little website called satbase.org. And essentially, he's one of the few people that I know personally that's, learning how to monetize Lightning. And I'm definitely checking out his site as soon as I get my node fully up and running. I've only got like 2 channels running on it, but we are going to be talking about it on my podcast this week, and that's going to be dropping on Thursday, so check it out.
Awesome. I'm definitely going to check it out. And guys, remember to check out satsbase.org if you guys want to know more information about Justifer and Lightning. And of course, subscribe to Phil's podcast. Anyways, guys, fun with Bitcoin, obviously. The logo's right here. So guys, tune in tomorrow if you want simply Bitcoin, no shit coins. If you want to come back and see Phil's pretty face, my ugly face, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.